5 weird materials that could replace plastic, a la Miss Gallon. Plastic is a wonder. It's malleable, so it can be molded into a variety of useful objects, from bottles to bags to medical supplies. At the same time, it's also durable and can resist wear and tear. Indeed, since synthetic plastic was first invented in 1907, the world hasn't been able to get enough of the stuff. According to one study, we've manufactured enough plastic since World War II to coat an entire globe with a layer of saran wrap. The problem, of course, is that for all its benefits, plastic is pretty rough on the environment. A single plastic bottle, when tossed into a landfill, could take at least 500 years to show signs of decay. And those styrofoam packing peanuts that make sure your packages arrive unharmed, those will sit around for 1 million years. That's a bummer. But it is even worse is that our discarded plastic doesn't wind up in a landfill at all. Instead, it lands in the ocean, with one study suggesting as much as 8 million metric tons of plastic found its way to the ocean in 2010. That's 5 plastic bags filled with plastic for every foot of coastline in the world, says Jana Jambeck, an associate professor at the University of Georgia and an author of the study. Okay, enough doom and gloom. Here's the good news. Scientists know this is a problem and are working hard to find a solution. Here are a few recent attempts. Sugar and carbon dioxide. The latest effort comes from the University of Bath, where researchers have created a new type of plastic that's biodegradable and made from 2 common ingredients, sugar and carbon dioxide. This new plastic is a renewable alternative to fossil fuel-based polymers, potentially inexpensive, and because it's biodegradable, it will not contribute to the growing ocean and landfill waste, explains Antoine Burchard, Word Research Fellow at the university's Department of Chemistry. And because this new material is biocompatible, it could be used in medical devices and implants. That's so cool. 2. Edible water bottles. Before you picture yourself gnawing on a Dasani bottle, check out the ooh-ah bubble sphere of water. The H2O is protected inside a gelatinous film that's made of plants, so it's biodegradable, and it's also entirely edible, meaning in the future you might be eating your water, not drinking it. The downside? The portions are pretty small. Plus, once you've bitten into the bubble, it can't be resealed, so you gotta drink the whole thing. But that might not be so bad, considering we are all dehydrated all the time. 3. Smart mud. Researchers at the University of Tokyo think that they've created a revolutionary material in the lab by mixing water with clay and a little extra something to thicken it up, a molecular glue called sodium polyacrylate. The mixture is almost 98% water, New Scientist explains, but it transforms into a sort of mud or gel that could potentially become very strong. Bonus, the stuff is self-healing and can regain its strength, even if it breaks under pressure. Mushrooms. Hidden underneath a mushroom's outer layer is a complex system of tubular cells called mycelia. These are fungi's eyes and ears, and they sense the surrounding environment, absorb nutrients as food, and help the fungus grow and survive. They look a bit like fine white hair, and they're the secret ingredient in a new kind of fungus-based packaging material. A company called Ecovative Design is mixing natural ingredients like oats or hemp with the mycelia, which grows and binds the mixture together in a solid mat. Put these mats into a mold and voila, you have a container, carton, or canister that's eco-friendly. According to phys.org, this mushroom material can break down in a landfill in about 180 days. Ecovative is marketing its innovation as a replacement for traditional styrofoam, and if you want to grow your own customized mold, well, that's an option too. 5. Shrimp shells. If you had to guess, how many plastic bags would you say you have lying around the house? 20? 100? No doubt. Plastic bags are a massive environmental nuisance. Some 1 trillion of them are used around the world every year, and almost none of them are recycled. The effort to encourage people to buy canvas bags or at least reuse their plastic ones is ongoing. But in the meantime, an engineering professor at the University of Nottingham in the UK is taking a different approach. She wants to make biodegradable bags out of shrimp shells. For now, her project is aimed specifically at Egypt, where there is an overabundance of crustacean shell waste. The shells are collected, boiled in acid to make them less brittle, and stripped down to the plastic bag like material. Just 2 pounds of shells can yield 15 biodegradable shopping bags. I like the whole idea of taking a waste product and then making it something that will contain waste and make an environmental problem better. Everett told The Week.